This is another music video that, like always, they promote. This is the way we're gonna stop the Illuminati. Gather up and fight the Illuminati with violence. Always the solution, isn't it? It's not the solution, it's the New World Order agenda. It's called Order Out of Chaos. If you think going out, gathering with loads of people is going to make any difference, or stop the government, think again. Ain't going to do nothing. There's the people high up, behind the scenes, and the devil. No human could stop the devil. Only God can defeat the devil. It's not our fight. So this is what they want. They've always promoted this day in, day out. They promote it all the time. We've got to create a resistance. We've got to create a resistance. This is the only way to make America great again. The agenda of the Illuminati is so they can enslave every single American person, take the rights away. That's what they want. So going out and causing violence, doing riots, smashing stuff up is not going to make a difference. It's not going to make one single difference, because these people in high power will just arrest you and you'll be in jail for the rest of your life. And you've not won. That's all they have. They've got the power. All we can do is expose it. It's not our fight. But you'll see a load of people that promote it. We've got to create a violent uprising. We've got to create a revolution, a resistance against the system. This is the only way. This is the only way that we can go and make every country great again. And this is how we can defeat the Illuminati. Even if everybody in the world could defeat the Illuminati, you can't defeat the devil. The devil is not human. He's a demon. He was also known as an archangel until he fell and was casted out. Then he became a fallen angel. He was the most powerful angel in heaven. So all these people that promote, oh, this is a solution to the new world, to stop the new world order, go out, murder people and kill the elite. We've got to kill all these Freemasons, death to all the Freemasons, death to all the Satanists. It's not going to solve the solution. It's not going to do nothing. Because you're going to have to face the devil at the end. Because the devil's the one that's really in power. And no human has got a chance against the devil. No one. That's why Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, and he defeated the devil on the cross. Something that we can never do. Because we're human. We're not immortal, and the devil can't die. So it's just a failed attempt. They promote it in the media all the time, and you'll see at the end of this song what they are actually doing. They act like it's Eminem. It's called Mosh. You'll see at the end. It's not going against the system. He acts like he's against the system, raps all the way through the music video, says the presidents are corrupt, the government's corrupt, we gotta rise against the government, nobody can stop us, the light at the end of the tunnel. And then right at the end, he goes and signs and votes. Not against the system at all. This is how they trap you. People like Eminem and that, they're not against the system. They're for it because they sold their soul. and they play the victim card. Like, he's acted like many times that he's against the system, mean not afraid, saying, acting like he's against the system. He wasn't against the system, it's just a way to get money. So it is, they act like they're against the system so they can get more money. If you were truly against the system, you will be murdered and taken out immediately, because you will be seen as a threat. That's why people like Michael Jackson, Tupac, and all the others were killed. Same, even presidents were killed. President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. A lot of them have been. President Kennedy assassinated because he was openly admitting that secret societies existed, so they took him out. It's all corrupt and fake. Don't fall for it, because if you fall for it, then they can bring in martial law, take all your rights away. No guns, no freedom, and they'll most likely have police everywhere, and you'll probably most likely won't be allowed out at a certain time. That's what they want. No freedom. So that's why these people promote it. Oh, this is a solution. Stop violence. Because they're part of the problem. They don't care. They're just trying to trick you so the New World Order can be in full effect. But I'm going to show you right at the end that they're not against the system at all. There you go. Not against the system at all, is he? He's just a liar. Marches up with all this riot, saying we're against the system. We're against the system. There you go. All along he was playing you along. Playing you along to join the fake revolution and the resistance. This is what they do. The celebrities like Katy Perry as well, acting like she's against the system. Them carries on doing satanic stuff. They all do it. They act like they're against the system. So then you fall for it, give them money, buy their garbage albums. That's why they do it. They don't care about you. I mean, even in I'm the One, Justin Bieber and DJ Khaled and that, they stick the finger up at you. That's what they think of you. They don't care about you. As long as they're getting that money, they don't care. They can care less about the fans. All they care about is money. But as you see, signing to vote, most likely for another president, another corrupt president that ain't gonna solve the solution. No matter who is gonna be the president, the country's still gonna be a country that does not support God. And that's the way it is. America has never been a country that supports God. Never. And there's proof of that. Goes way back. It was founded by George Washington or whoever. And he was a Freemason. And they were basically the ones that put, in God we trust. You don't trust in God. It's a joke. See, I never fall for this because it's completely fake. They want a resistance so they basically dumb people down into thinking violence is a solution, and that if you went out and killed the elite or killed Satanists, that somehow that's over. No, another one comes in to take their place. It's just going to be an ongoing fight. There's 13 families. So you've got people that think they can resist against, basically create a violent resistance against the New World Order. There's 13 bloodlines and 13 families, and there's no chance. And they're all powerful. Because they control the banks and everything, that's why they're so powerful. Wouldn't stand a chance before even getting to one of the elite members. You'd be thrown in jail for life. That's what many people don't seem to understand. You can't, it's not our fight. All we do is expose it. And don't associate with evil. It's God's fight. God will destroy the elite in the end. Because it even says that. It says, "For I know who you are, and I shall put an end to the sacrifice of daughters and that." And this is who's in really control. Basically 42 seconds into the song, this is I'm gathering basically the uprising against the Illuminati, which is complete fake. It's showing who's in power. He's basically promoting and saying who is funding Iraq. See, because many people think that the US is actually against Iraq. They're not. Who do you think gave them those weapons? The AK-47, which is known as a Russian or American gun, wasn't created in Iraq. They gave them those weapons to kill Americans with. It's a joke. The war that happened was started by George W. Bush because he wanted to start a war. The reason they're doing these wars because this is what it takes to bring in the Antichrist. War, death, sacrifice, rebellion against God. All that has to happen. Even it says in the Bible, when everybody rebels against God, that'll be it. It'll be the end. It'll be Judgment Day. That's what they're trying to do now. Make everybody rebel against God so they can bring upon the Antichrist. But little do they know, the Antichrist ain't going to be in power long. He's going to be bowing down before God. Then again, he won't be bowing down because he'll be in hell with the rest of his demons. But Congress, okay, 87 billion for Iraq. Bush tax cuts help rich. This is exactly true. This is what they do. While the poorer are getting poorer, the richer are getting richer. Because they don't care. It's actually a law. It's actually a law now. If you go out and feed a homeless person, I don't know whether it's this in the US, but over here in the UK, if you feed a homeless person, you get a £50 fine. And as well, in the UK as well, they've made this thing now. If you go out and feed a bird or a pigeon or anything, you'll get a fine. You'll get a £50 fine. I mean, what a joke these countries are becoming. They're already taking your rights away without even knowing. Basically saying you're going to get a fine if you basically help a homeless person out. I mean, what a joke. It'll come sooner when they'll say, if you caught out in public drinking water, you'll be shot. That's what they'll do one day. They're taking your freedom away slowly. Taking your rights away slowly. They're cutting taxes and everything, so the elite can get more money. That's why they do all these tax cuts and that, so the elite can get more and more money. Every time people pay taxes, that money goes towards the elite to basically start wars. Well, as you see, don't fall for it because it's agenda. Many people today are thinking that this is a solution to rebel. Yes, we are to stand against the Illuminati, but going out and saying, oh, I'll kill the elite, it's not going to do anything. Because basically there you're breaking the commandment, thou shalt not kill. You know better than the elite then. if you go out and kill them, you're no better than them. You're just the same. Because that's what they want. So just don't fall for the agenda. That's all the song is all the way through.